Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dugout Sessions. We're here once again, and we're here to talk about the New York Yankees and the opening day start, that final bullpen spot, and Franchy Cordero that they signed, and I was going to talk about, but then I was waiting to see if they'd make any other moves, and then open the, the whole spiel. Anyways, we're here, and today is March 31st. We're here to talk about how the game went yesterday. I was able to watch the whole game, which I was very excited about. I even skipped school. Don't tell anybody about that. But it was a fun experience, and I was really, really happy with how it turned out. Like, Garrett Cole shoved. Garrett Cole absolutely shoved. I was a little afraid when he walked that first batter, and I'm sure every Yankee fan was, because of how last year's opening day was. If you don't remember, he allowed like a 3-run home run, and it was looking really bad. Billy Crystal first pitch took too long. Anyways, the point is, Garrett Cole absolutely nailed it yesterday, and he just pitched like the ace that we've been wanting him to pitch like. I think it's the short hair. I really think it's the short hair. The short hair has gotten him into this dad mode, because now like he's a dad of 2, and he has that short hair. He was like a stud. Like, dude was killing it, and I'm really happy to see how he pitched, and I think that he's gonna have a great season, Cy Young caliber season. Even though Dylan Cease, I watched that game also, he pitched really, really good. It's gonna be a competition between the both, I think, so that should be really good to see. Now, to talk about the Yankees offense, they provided 5 runs, courtesy of a Judge home run and a Gleyber home run. We had Judge, who was 2 for 4. Then Gleyber was 1 for 3 with a walk. And both of them hit a home run. With Judge's, it's our captain. He's our captain. The dude is an absolute legend. I love him. And the fact that the first at-bat of the game, after signing a 9-year contract, after the controversy of him being in the Giants, Arson Judge, just to see where he came from after that, and now that he's on the team, he's now on the opposite side, and he absolutely destroyed the baseball, and he just killed it. I'm really, really grateful that he's on the Yankees still. And Gleyber Torres, his home run was pretty good, and I just love seeing Gleyber succeed. Like, I've been on now don't hate me for this, I've been on the trade Peraza, keep Gleyber train, because with Gleyber, you know what you're getting. He's an absolute stud at second base. He's great. He wants to be here. Yes, he could get a little emotional sometimes. And last year, when he found out he was going to get traded, or he was trying to get traded, he had the worst slump of his life. But Peraza, he's a young prospect. You don't know what you're going to get with the bat. So I've always just been on trade the Peraza. You could get more with that. You can get pitching. You can get whatever you need. But anyways, that's a different conversation. But yeah, Gleyber absolutely killed it. And then, of course, we need to talk about the rookie himself, Anthony Volpe. It was so, so fun to watch. I've been to Yankee Stadium many times. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been to Yankee Stadium, and always being a part of the roll call has always been fun, and just being able to be a part of it. And as I was sitting here watching the game, just seeing them call his name out and then him kissing the interlocking NY, that was one of the most beautiful sights I could have ever seen, and I really wish I could have been there to see that in person. But hey, he shoved. I mean, he didn't get a hit or anything, but he had a walk, he had a stolen base, he looked great on defense. I mean, what more can you ask for? Obviously, eventually, it's going to be really great to see when he gets a hit, and everybody's so excited for that. But Volpe's here, ladies and gentlemen, and he's just a stud, man, and I can't wait to see a whole season with an actual shortstop. And I think I can speak for every Yankee fan. You don't know how great it feels to finally have a shortstop playing shortstop. Now, the only thing that I can say was a little concerning about this Yankee squad was them striking out 16 times, which is kind of crazy now that I'm looking back at it. Because of them scoring 5 runs, it kind of overshadows that. But 16 times is a lot. And Oswaldo guys, he had the golden sombrero, which I won't blame him, because one of them was like a really bad call by Laz Diaz, probably like one of the worst umpires you can see. Franchy Cordero, they signed him, and he's on the team as of now. As we're speaking, Colton Brewer was traded from the Rays to the Yankees. They added him to the 40-man, but we don't know what's going to happen. Who's getting sent down? Is Florial going to get released? Is Franchy going to get sent down? Which I hope not, because, when you bring Franchy in, he's like this, I'm not saying he's a great hitter or anything, but like a fresh breath of fresh air because it's somebody new. You know, we've dealt with Florial over all these years. He's never been able to provide. And I really hope they stick to Cordero over Florial. That'd be great, but we'll see what happens. As of right now, as I'm talking, no word on it yet. And yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. But the Yankees do need to fix that a little bit. I do think 16 strikeouts is way too much, even if they provide 5 runs. Because the problem is the Giants' offense did absolutely nothing. But if you have a team that can provide offense, like the Astros or the Blue Jays, then it's going to be a problem, you know. So Logan Webb pitched great. I know he allowed a couple runs and, you know, it wasn't great or anything, but he still had a great performance. And I think that, you know, we just have to keep aware, like, these 16 strikeouts should just not go unnoticed. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the game and a little bit of what's going on around Yankees world. And I'm really, really curious to see how they handle this whole situation with the last bullpen spot and what they do with the outfielders, because they have 5 people on the bench. I know they're not going to keep that. They had 3 at one point last year. You think they're going to keep 5? Hell no. So we're going to see what happens. But thank you for tuning in to the second episode of Dugout Sessions. A lot of these episodes are going to be Yankee related because they're my team. I love the Yankees. And yeah, I hope you guys like, subscribe, make sure to share. And yeah, we'll stay tuned for next time. I think the next video is going to be once we figure out the final roster spot for the Yankees. And we'll see what they do if Colton Brewer is that move that Aaron Boone was talking about yesterday. And yeah, we'll go from there. But thank you guys once again. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk soon.